Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I'm so glad to be coming back, and I've changed a few things, of course. As you can see, new gameplay. Link to the original video is going to be in the description since I didn't film it. But what I will be coming with today is a review, or basically not a review, more revisiting Thomas and Friends All Engines Go, and asking the question, has it got good? So, in my opinion, I'll be covering how, in my opinion, All Engines Go went from a terrible reboot in a show that, if you watched this video, link in the description, a 0 out of 10, to now a wholesome, decent, and actually enjoyable show, all thanks to one singular character. Let's start. Now, it might be that I've grown to appreciate the show more now, but from what I've seen, the second season is miles better than the first, and even later episodes from season 1 are better than the first batch, which probably gave the show the bad stigma it has. But the episode I've seen, which are License to Deliver, Thomas's Day Off, The Real Number 1, The Tiger Train, Something to Recommend, More Cowbell, Skiff Sales Sodor, and Songs of Sodor, from season 1 and from season 2, the first 10 or so episodes all range from decent to Shake, Rattle, and Bruno. An actually great episode with good morals and lessons for the kids, and with how much I see idiots on Twitter rant about the stupid things, adults can learn from this too. The episode gave me a Sesame Street or 90s Arthur kind of vibe, which is rare, since no show has done that for me in a long time. Probably since 2015's Nature Cat on PBS, and for a mediocre show like All Engines Go, to do what the pretty good Nature Cat did is a real accomplishment. Though with such talented writers as Rick Zuval, who worked on a lot of really good preschool shows, anything great is to be expected. Though he did write a Thomas Promise, so I guess he does have his low points. Now, to talk about what made me think of this video in the first place. The movies. For some reason, Campbell Breyer decided to leave all the mediocrity in the show and save all the good stuff for the movies. Well, the movie. Race for the Soda Cup was below average, but decent for an All Engines Go movie. Or that's what I thought, until I saw the newest movie from Daniel Shellstorm and Craig Carlisle. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. The Mystery of Lookout Mountain. Now, starting off with the story, Tale of the Brave was all about a mysterious engine making Percy shit himself. This movie is about a secret cave monster making Percy shit himself. And I love Tale of the Brave, so it's obvious what my opinion on this movie is going to be. To be fair, the movie does have its stupid moments. It is All Engines Go. The first 5 minutes, it wasn't good. Both Thomas and Percy were annoying, and I was close to closing the movie and going back to binging Shameless. But then we hit the part in the scrapyard with the two cranes. I don't remember their names. And then Whiff comes back and steals the show. The whole scene with him just sounds like he's making fun of them and trying his best to scare the other engines. And I honestly love that. Seeing this be scared fucking shitless. Oh, it was like perfect. It was the cherry on the cake. Now the shenanigans in these caves themselves are pretty entertaining, and the slapstick, which in the show, it does nothing for me. It's been my least favorite part of the show since I first watched it. In this movie, it's actually pretty good, pretty funny, and I enjoyed it. The reveal at the end, which I won't spoil since I actually recommend turning your critical mind off and actually watching this, link in the description. I won't spoil it. But my favorite part, hands down, Bruno the Brake Van, or the brake car. This guy is one of, if not the most wholesome character in the entire Thomas franchise. I love every little thing about him. In fact, the best autistic representation in preschool cartoons comes from the mediocre show I'm covering right now, and the shithole that is Disney Junior's Fancy Nancy. Sean from the episode Nancy's New Friend and Bruno here are my favorite characters from both shows, which leads to the question why they made the autistic kids save the shows. But beside that, Bruno as a character is great. He's likable, funny, which towards the end of this movie, a joke is made at his expense, which is kind of mean spirited, but the others do explain it to him, so I guess it all works out in the end. Uh, yeah, the worst thing about this is the toys. I mean, the fuck is this? Anyways, to get back on track, the animation in this didn't bother me at all. In the contrary, well, some parts are a bit repetitive, like all of the scenes in the caves. Um, it made those scenes feel boring and stale. But the scenes with the waterfall and the crystals, oh god, it looked amazing. I really think Nelvana did a great job on this, and so far, please do quote me on this. This is their best work this decade. I mean, the only things they've done besides Thomas are the shows Super Witch, which is just okay, and Nickelodeon's Best and Better, which isn't the worst thing ever, but it is incredibly boring. And also, Building Brothers' Dream Factory, which I haven't watched, but I mean, look at it. Probably never will. Oh, also, they're doing the Barney reboot. So I guess they're 2 for 2 on reboots, huh? Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this is the future of the show. And I have one last message for the crew behind the show, if they are watching this, of course. With season 2 being halfway done as of recording this, I beg you, like Rick Suval and especially Daniel Sharestorm, write more episodes because everything they touch is gold. Well, almost everything. But with the movie, third movie, being based around Christmas, I think we can expect wholesome Christmas morals. Right, the movie is going to be written completely by Rick Suval, but it does have Percy as a lead, so I do hope they make him more a character, actually give him a bit of personality instead of being a shaggy copycat and a scaredy cat. But, I mean, with the writer and the Christmas settings, I still have hope. Before giving the final answer, I rate all of them as following. Season 1, I rate it a strong 2. Race for the Sodor Cup is a decent 4. Season 2 so far is a strong 6. And Mystery of Lookout Mountain, a decent 6. And quick plug, if you follow my Letterboxd account, which is in the description, you're probably going to see a lot more reviews than you see on here. So, to answer the question, did Thomas and Friends All Engines Go get good? No, but it's getting there. Peace.
Oh, my peach iced tea. Oh, not my peach iced tea, man.